You know, I've been sitting back, observing what's been going on. I've been paying attention to what Eddie Hearn's been saying. I've been paying attention to what Anthony Joshua's been saying. Then I stopped by on Sporting Icon's channel. I listened to what he's been saying. And just like Sporting Icon said on his video about Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua possibly giving in to Deontay Wilder's demands. And actually, I was missing this stuff. I didn't even know this shit was being said, you know. That's one of the good things about content creators and boxing channels. You can catch up on shit real quick. But yeah, I was missing all this stuff because I was working and whatnot. But I stopped in on Sporting Icon's channel. Then I'd seen what he was saying about it. I'm like, what? Giving this motherfucker 50%? What? So, you know me. I went into my research mode and try to find out what the fuck is this shit I'm hearing. And I don't know how long some of you guys have been with me, but I said it way back then in the beginning, and I'm a man of my word. I said, if Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua ends up giving Deontay Wilder 50%, I will no longer support them. And I gotta stand by what the fuck I said. Because just like Clarissa Shields and pushing that feminist shit, I like Clarissa Shields from my hometown. You know what I'm saying? I like the girl. But other than that shit she trying to push, I cannot support her. You know, so if I'm reluctant to back up somebody from my own state, I'm definitely not going to back nobody up that's from another country. You know, and I done already put it out there in the universe about how I felt about it. You know, I'm going to tell you guys why and why it's a bad fucking idea. Number one, giving in to Deontay Wilder's and Al Heyman's demands is the wrong thing to do for boxing on so many levels. Number one, you're setting an example. You're setting Deontay Wilder actually will be setting a precedent in a way, you know, but you're setting an example. You're showing the rest of these boxers that why should I get out here and bust my ass fighting tough competition and building up my resume when this guy right here has sat on the sidelines and fought every bum that ever came off the fucking line. And he ends up not only getting $1 million offers and $1 million paydays, but you got the most decorated, the most highest paid, the best selling boxer in the game besides Canelo to give in to your funky ass demands because of a WBC belt, which has shown the people nothing but corruption from top to bottom. If it does not fit the narrative they try to push, if it does not fit the narrative of get my pockets fat, we will change rules. We will have people not fight mandatories. We will have you fight the same people twice. We will have the ref step in and help you. We will do everything we need to do to keep ourselves in a position where we keep making some money. That's why it's wrong to do. Because if I was up and coming, I'd say, you know what? Fuck that. Okay. The only thing I need is a WBC belt of some degree, and I can get out here and act a stone cold fool. And I can sit back and wait, fight bums, while some other guy fights stiffer competition, and they have to give in to my fucking demands. I don't roll that way. And I don't represent that. I understand you got ambition. I understand you want to make the fight. I understand all that. But just like fame, to achieve it, you should not have to compromise everything about yourself. You should not have to lose your soul in the process of chasing your dreams. There's supposed to be a cap off. You know, and this is what happens with people with stardom and fame and shit like that. You know, it's the same thing Dave Chappelle was talking about. And he was talking about his father. He said, look, when you get in this game, name your price. You know, meaning to say that if you're going to put your soul on sale, name the price. But at the end of the day, there's supposed to be something that no amount of money, no amount of fame, no amount of women, no amount of friends can be able to compromise. We're all supposed to have that few things that we live for and die for. If you don't have something to live for, if you don't have something to die for, you have no substance as a human being. You are similar to a pig that eats slop. You don't care what's in that bucket. Just you don't care. So you don't have any standard. Okay? So that's why them giving in to Deontay Wilder's demands and Al Haymon's demands is totally wrong for boxing. Not only that, it reinforces at the same time. If y'all complaining about these fights now, if they give in to Deontay Wilder, it will reinforce Al Haymon's blueprint of what he's been telling these fighters. I know what Al Haymon tell these fighters. You know what I'm saying? He sits them down. He said, yeah, so you want to become a boxer, huh? All right, cool. You seen what I did to Floyd, right? Highest paid athlete in sports history right there. You know what I'm saying? He did that listening to me. Then you probably got Mayweather on the sideline like, yeah, everything I got is because I listened to Al. He did not steer me wrong. And they look at Mayweather and say, man, you got all the cars, jewelries, houses, clubs, you own skyscrapers, you own this, you own that. Hell, I want that shit. Yes, Al, sign me up. What do you want me to do? Al Haymon has the advantage of having the most powerful example in boxing. Who's better than Floyd? Who sold more pay-per-view than Floyd? Who's made more money than Floyd? Floyd's not in the game, and he's still the draw right now. They're like, yeah, man, you're right, Al. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Right. So listen to me. I got you. Okay? His next shining example, right along Floyd, would be Deontay Wilder. You see what I did for Deontay Wilder, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be real. We all know his resume wasn't shit. But, we designed it that way. But at the end, look at that. I got the biggest boxer in the game, the face of boxing, bowing down to our demands. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. They're like, damn, Al, you know what? You right. You know what I'm saying? They did give him that, they did give him that 120 million or whatever the hell he asked for. You right. Okay, Al, I'm going to listen to you. And he takes care of these guys. So he got them under like a cult-like following. People going to look at that. And they're going to say, you know what? That's the way to go. And I get to preserve my body and not take much brain damage and all that shit. And all I got to do is follow the aim helmet plan. The only people who suffer in this process is the fans. Don't ever get it twisted. These promoters don't care about us. When Bob Arum goes at Al Haymon, talk about he's a cancer boss, he's destroying the sport, blah, 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 blah. It's only from a money standpoint. Al Haymon does not care about what fans feel. You know what I'm saying? You heard what he said about the media and fans. He said fans are so stupid, they're like a rock. They'll go in any direction that you kick it. You can say anything and they'll believe you. Which is true. He said if you say it enough times, they'll believe you. So we don't actually have to listen to them. The fans can be told what to like and expect. So he don't care. Al Haymon's just holding up the money part. That's the only reason why they got a problem with him. It's money. But back to Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua. Like I said, if you do that, I cannot stand behind you because I will not help support his bum ass actions. And if by purchasing your fight or even tuning into your fight helps you divvy out revenue to help pay this guy who has fought nobody in his lifetime, I cannot contribute to that. I can't. I cannot contribute to that. So I will watch the fight in the most bootleggish way possible. You know what I'm saying? And, whatever happens, unless it's just a spectacular knockout and I just can't avoid it, I'm not going to report on it that much. And I'll stop talking about Anthony Joshua and I'll stop talking about Deontay Wilder altogether. Just totally ice them out. I've been trying to veer off from that shit any damn way. But I can't support no shit like that, man. You know, that's not the kind of person I am, and that's not what I want to see boxing reinforced as. You're setting the example that you can fight bums and get your cake and ice cream too, and that's fucking wrong. It's wrong. I don't know why he feels like, I don't know why Anthony Joshua feels this pressure. You on top of the world, man. Relax, dude. Relax. Deontay Wilder is in his fourth quarter of his career. He's ready to shut this shit down. You still got 10 years in the game. Joshua, I know you want to be undisputed and all that, but sit back and let Wilder fumble that belt, man. Fuck Al Heyman and them, man. You know, sometimes you got to make a plan C and a plan Z. Well, what if I can't unify? What if they hold me up? You got to create some other shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie Hearn's job was to create contingencies for shit like this. He should have known from the first time they're going to give me a hard time. Let me start building a boogeyman in the background that we can use ourselves. Kind of like the same shit Bob Arum is trying to do with Teofimo Lopez. I know I can't get Errol Spence in the ring. So under my banner, I have to build up a fighter so my fighters can have some exciting fights. Eddie Hearn should have been building up somebody in the background. You know, I understand that's what they're trying to springboard Alexander Usyk for. But to me, don't rush the Usyk thing, man. You know, I don't want that shit rushed. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anything fucking rushed. I don't even like rushing to work. You know, don't rush that. Let him step up in heavyweight, dabble around, let him upset the established order, let him talk some shit, let him call some people out. Let it be known, but don't rush that. But what Anthony Joshua can do is continue to clean out the division. I think no matter what, after he dusts off Big Baby Miller, I think he should go take care of Ortiz. I don't give a fuck how old they say he is. You do it just for the purpose of taking his ass out. And doing that in more dramatic fashion than Deontay Wilder raises the question and it raises the want for the fight. Take him out, then continue to clean out the rest of the division. Clean out the rest of the division of what you can, so you can have everybody that Deontay Wilder fight be leftovers of Anthony Joshua. And every time he fights, he's going to constantly have to be compared under the scope of what Anthony Joshua did. Just like right now with Eric Molina, one of Anthony Joshua's leftovers. He failed that test. All right. Now here you got him fighting Dominic Breazeale. We know what Anthony Joshua did to Dominic Breazeale. Deontay Wilder has to beat Dominic Breazeale in more dramatic fashion than Anthony Joshua does right now. And keep it going like that. If he keeps winning, keep having him have to live up to some kind of pressure. You say you this bad, but it took Anthony Joshua, what, 3 or 4 rounds to get Eric Molina out of there. Would it take you 7 or 8? And you almost got dropped by him? It's the same thing with Dominic Breazeale. Everybody Deontay Wilder fights, for the most part, is going to be Anthony Joshua's leftover. So the comparison is always going to be there. So he's always going to be chasing in his shadow. You know? Now, as y'all know, I'm a multi-level thinker. So let me entertain the fact of them giving Deontay Wilder 50 million. I mean, not 50 million. I'm tripping. I just woke up. For them giving him 50-50, right? Let me entertain that. Another side of me says, go ahead and offer them 50-50. He still won't take it. And that still won't take it has to do if he has to fight in the fucking UK. You know, I think he still won't take it. You know, at least if you're going to give in to demands, at least I understand, you know, time frames and shit like that and time lapses in different countries. But can you at least get the fight in the fucking UK? And I'm an American and I'm saying that. At least have something for yourself. Don't end up giving this guy 50-50 down the middle, and he doesn't bring 50-50 of the revenue. He doesn't bring 50-50 of the attention of the eyes and bodies on the fight. When he don't give him that, and then turn around, your ass has to come and fight in America, unless you guys absolutely want to. You know, you guys got to come to America. That makes you look like you the B-side, man. You giving it to his demands, basically coddling this motherfucker. Then you turn around and have to fight him in his backyard too? Come on, man. That's just not too much, man. That belt ain't worth all that, man. We got to keep in mind, you still trying to obtain a corrupt ass belt. Yeah, it once hung around Muhammad Ali's waist. I get it. But we got to stop using that. It's the most prestigious belt. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Really, why is that the most prestigious belt? In a nutshell. Honestly, because of Ali and the rest of the famous boxers that held that belt. It's really the boxers that make that belt worth something. Other than that, why is that the most prestigious belt? And they crooked as fuck. No, me, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So if they end up doing that, you know, I hope it's worth it, you know, for you achieving that goal or something like that. But you will have lost a supporter in me. Period. I will not support that. Not at all. Because that's not how, it's a slap in the face to boxers who really went in here and put in some work. This guy has the worst orchestrated bum bashing career resume that I've seen in my life. And you're going to end up giving this guy his cake too? That's too much for me to be able to comprehend. You know, and I'm not even trying to understand that. So when it comes to me in that situation, they can go ahead and do that if they want to. It's fuck Eddie Hearn, fuck Anthony Joshua, and fuck Deontay Wilder, and fuck Al Heyman. Fuck all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the fucking problem with fucking boxing. What's the point of having rules if you're just going to slide people in to the top 10? If you're just going to have people wait out and not fight mandatories, if you're going to have ref steps in and help a person, if you're freezing fighters out, if you're keeping your mandatories on ice for 2 years, and all this other crap, man. That's why people don't like fucking with this sport, because it pisses them off. What's right and what should be right is inevitably wrong when it comes to the business format of these stankin' ass, money hungry ass promoters. All right, because at the end of the day, that's all what it's about. Promoters make more than the fighters. So at the end of the day, I got to look at the person that's making the most money. And that's you fucking promoters. You know, and Al trying to get top dollar for his fighter. It's great for business. It's horrible for fucking boxing. Okay? Because you don't got nobody over there that looks like they're anything. Like I said, you got Jared Hearn. That's it. In my eyes. That's it. That's all you fucking got. Gervonta Davis running like a pussy. Charlo's running like a pussy. Spence running like a pussy. Deontay Wilder running like the pussy. Anybody else is irrelevant. Honestly, anybody else is irrelevant. I mean, Danny Garcia and all, I mean, that shit cool and shit. Abner Martin, you know, I mean, that shit cool and shit. But, I mean, who the fuck cares? Really. But anyways, man, that's my opinion. Leave yours in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.